Hey guys, if there's one thing in the world that we always need to be reminded of is mental health and our physical health, our exercise. And recently on Temu and also on it, which is a site that you can buy things on, it's like Lazada. Temu and also Lazada, you can find these tin signs to put up in your house. And they also have ones like little posters and stuff that you can buy also. And they're great reminders on like dieting, your health, there's things on food. And you can put these up on your wall and they don't look bad. They actually look kind of nice. I got this one here, right here on intermittent fasting. You can see it right there. And I bought another one here for stretching exercises. And this one here, I can actually move, these around if I want to. I got this one here from my girlfriend. She puts it on the refrigerator, and it's like yoga stretches, yoga routine. Good morning yoga routine, it says. You can buy these, and they're very, very reasonable, cheap. And I have some other ones that are like psychology ones, and I find them very interesting. I actually like them. I have them up here on my wall that I showed the other day. These are new. You can see them up top there. One of them is 6 boundaries you need. It talks about emotional, time and energy, material, mental, physical, and financial. It talks about some boundaries that you need in the Philippines too. The financial one is talking about not giving out loans and what to say and stuff like that. And these are good reminders to actually have around you that you see every day, and then it gets you thinking like, wait a minute, what's the one on that sign? What do I have to say when something like this happens? And a lot of times people like to take your time, take your money, and you need to be reminded sometimes to what to say and how to say it. Like for this one here, it talks about, let me see if I can see it. I'm unable to do that at this time. If somebody asks you for a loan, just say, look, I'm not able to do that at this time. That's all you have to say. You don't have to give any more information than that. A lot of people will work you for a while for money over here, and that's a tough thing. But this little thing here, I have it high up there. I might end up moving it. It's the one with all the colors up top. And I might end up moving it someplace else where I can see it a little bit better, because it is a good reminder to have that around here. And I have that one. I have 7 habits of highly effective people. Be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. Put first things first. Think win-win. Seek first to understand. It goes into a little bit more than that. This is just the big picture. Sinner size. Seek first to understand. Sharpen the saw. And the cool thing about this is that you can get these things so reasonable, and there's tons of them. There are a lot of these things on Temu. And when I started seeing them, I was like, man, this would be great to put up on my wall. Some of them come as tin signs. Some of them come as like little posters that you can get framed. Some of them are already pre-framed, so you can just hang them on your wall. And, I'm a person that likes to be reminded, because I forget a lot. As we get older, we forget a lot of things, and you need that constant reminder. And I'm kind of getting more into looking after myself, health-wise, everything. And I wanted to set up, we've been talking about my house recently in some of my videos, and I wanted to set it up in a way that would make me feel comfortable, help me get healthier, to remind me of things. I think as we age, we need constant reminding, but I want to just have like a happy place. And my girlfriend's saying she actually likes the way the house is, and I'm liking it more too as we get it closer to being done. And when it's all done, I'm going to show you. I still have to get a few more things to finish it up. I'm going to have everything around me that I've always wanted to have to make me feel happy. When I was a kid, I always wanted to learn to play guitar, so I'm going to learn to play guitar. I want to learn the harmonica. I want to learn the cigar box. You can see it right above my finger there. You know, I want to learn that. I always liked neon signs. You can see it one right up there. I always thought that they were kind of cool, and they've kind of become passe now. You don't see too many of the neon signs anymore. Nobody uses those or has those anymore. They're a thing of the past. And these here are made from LED lights, but they look just like the old neons, and they are kind of nice. And you can get all kinds of those also on Temu. And also having the whiteboard that I used to use for planning to come to the Philippines now, I use that for planning things that I want to buy. I use it for my budget. I use it for reminders. I use it for ideas that come up during the day for doing videos. But when I was looking at one of the signs the other day, I said, you know what? I got to do a video about that, because when I saw that on Temu, I was like, man, that's a great thing to have around. I'd like to really learn those 7 habits. I'd like to really learn those 6 boundaries and what to say, because sometimes I'm not the most, I just don't have the mind for keeping that type of information all the time. Sometimes I just spurt out the first words that come out of my mouth, and sometimes that can be the worst thing that you can say. Nowadays, I find myself slowing down and answering more slowly. I think about it for a second, and then I'll answer people. And I find that my life has gotten better because of that. And like I said, those little reminders of having these signs up can help you a lot. And I notice from talking to people here, I see a lot of people with anxiety, PTSD. A lot of those people are veterans. And there's a lot of help for how to stay calm, how to relax more, things like that on some of those signs. If you go through those signs, man, there's so much help in there. There really is. I mean, Temu is really, really good on that. I know it's a Chinese company, but whoever runs that company, man, they sell a lot of good products. And the same with Lazada, but Temu is much, much better. A lot of people don't like Temu. They say that they sell your information or whatever. I don't care if they sell my email for and I don't see any of that coming through on my email, to be honest with you. I have not gotten contacted by anybody, so I don't see any of that. I will say this, so that of all the products that I've bought, I would say most of the products have been very, very good products, very good quality products. All these signs that I've bought are little things that I buy. Sometimes I buy some stuff that's junk. I bought a electric bug killer the other day, and it was like, I don't know, 300 pesos or something like that, and $6, and it was a piece of junk. The light is not a light that attracts bugs. And I'm going to try it out and see if it works outside, but I really see no use for it because of the fact that the light is the wrong light, and I think I'd be better served if I bought a regular bug zapper to put outside. And this one here I want to buy for inside, and was hoping that at night it might work, because once in a while we let a mosquito or 2 in here and they come after you. But if you're looking for things to do and you enjoy shopping online, I'll say this, I'm addicted to online shopping. Okay, I love when packages come to the house. It's like Christmas Day for me. I'm like a little kid, opening up my packages. Oh man, I got this, I got that. And I order a lot of things that I always wanted as a kid. I'm kind of like a big kid in that respect. I order things that just because I always wanted to have that, and it just kind of reminds me of my childhood. And I remember looking at those old catalogs from the comic books. Remember Johnson Smith Company? They used to be out of Michigan, then they moved to Florida, and then I think they went out of business. And Johnson Smith used to be in the back of Boys Life magazine. I sent away for their catalog, man, and I was like, man, I love this catalog. It had all these little things, magic tricks and gadgets and stuff like that, and books on how to do this or how to do that. And after a while, I started ordering stuff from them, and I was like, this is cool. This is kind of fun, getting stuff to the mail, and my father would give me like a few bucks or whatever, or I'd earn a few bucks, doing something shoveling snow or what have you, and I'd order a whole bunch of stuff from Johnson Smith. It was like the coolest catalog. And I find Temu that way, and it's for adults too, you know, like adult stuff, you know, like it could be headphones, it could be a clock, it could be some gadgetry that you're looking for or something like that. But they have some really nice stuff in there. If you guys get a chance, check it out. You know, anyway, guys, I wanted to talk about that today. I thought it was kind of cool. God bless, guys. Take care.